I say this before, but a whole group of us all went to go see the last Superman.
Okay.
And after it was over, my wife liked it. I liked it.
Controversial.
I thought it was pretty good. And they're like, "Oh, I hate Superman." And I was like, "Why?" He goes, "Well, he can't be beat." I'm like, okay, I never thought about that being an issue.
It's easy to hate Superman.
But
where do you want to eat? I don't know. Where do you want to eat? How annoying is it to begin a night out not knowing where to go? Save time by checking out Omaha.com's food and dining page. World-Herald food critic Sarah Baker Hansen is your local taste tester, reviewing restaurants, telling food stories, and starting debate with her quarterly Food Prowls. Sarah and her foodie crew hit the best joints for burgers, pizza, pork tenderloin, and much more. Check out her blog on omavore.omaha.com.
If you've been car shopping lately, you might have noticed a striking new design on the lot. I'm talking about EPA's new completely redesigned fuel economy and environment label. For most people, the beauty of a car extends to its mileage, their pocketbook, and the impact on the air we all breathe. With the new label, you'll find all this information in a more usable format. Things like dollar savings over 5 years, emissions ratings, and fuel economy comparisons with other vehicles. It's a new generation of labels for a new generation of cars. Learn more at fueleconomy.gov.
Hey, Nick Cannon here. So we all know we've got a lot of talent in America, but unfortunately there's something else we've got way too much of. Childhood hunger. 17 million kids struggle with it in this country. That's why the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks gather surplus food to give hope to hungry kids and their families. Join me in supporting Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
A message from Feeding America and the Ad Council.
When I grow up, I want to be a new pair of blue jeans.
When I grow up, I want to be a kid's first computer.
When I grow up, I want to be a glass countertop in a new home.
When I grow up, I want to be a kid's best birthday present.
When I grow up, I want to be a football stadium.
When I grow up, I want to be a warm fleece on a cold day.
When I grow up, I want to be a fancy
When I grow up,
backsplash.
I want to be a bike that races around the country.
When I grow up, I want to be a bench on a forest trail.
I want to be a rocking chair on a sunny porch.
I want to be a skyscraper.
I want to be a...
I want to be a...
I want to be...
When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. A public service advertisement brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
I heard on the news about that 5-year-old who found his uncle's gun. The kid didn't know it was loaded.
I heard on the news about that 14-year-old girl who was bullied online. For like a year, she couldn't take it anymore, so she got her dad's gun from his nightstand.
I heard on the news about that guy who broke into someone's house, stole a gun from the hall closet.
He accidentally shot his cousin in the head.
She killed herself.
And later, killed the owner of the store he was trying to rob.
If you own a gun, you have a full-time responsibility. When you aren't using it, be sure it can't get into the hands of curious children, troubled teenagers, a thief, or anyone else who might misuse it. Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org. This message brought to you by the National Crime Prevention Council, the Bureau of Justice Assistance, and the Ad Council.
Today, my new dad threw a barbecue.
I burnt everything.
And then we played catch.
I broke Mr. Lewis's window. And then, somehow, my hand. My hand!
And then my dad even let me drive his car.
The hospital's on the right! It was a rough day.
It was a great day.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are. For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Attention hunters, Nebraska Safari Club is hosting their annual Big Game Hunters Convention and Expo March 6th and 7th at the Ramada Plaza Hotel in Omaha. Enjoy the exotic game buffet, raffles, silent and live auctions featuring fishing and hunting trips, outdoor equipment, and much more. Book your reservation for the annual Nebraska Safari Club Convention and Expo today by calling 402-393-3950 or register online at nebraskasafari.club.org. Don't miss the Big Game Hunters Convention and Expo March 6th through the 7th at the Ramada Plaza Hotel in Omaha.
Well, I finally did it. My student loan is totally paid off.
What?
What about our plan to win the lottery and start living? You know, travel the world on matching yachts, wear enough jewelry to require a bodyguard, vacation on the French Riviera, and then buy it.
You know we're never going to win the lottery, right?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
Thanks for asking, but I'd rather not send you nude pictures. I'm camera shy. I already said no. Under my clothes, I'm a robot. My webcam is broken. I'm worried they'll get passed around school. I have a rash. I have nudophobia. I have lizard skin. I'm a vampire, so I don't show up in pictures anyways. Your badgering has really killed the mood.
When someone is pressuring you to do something you don't want to, how many ways can you say no before they get the message? Let us know at that'snotcool.com. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
If your home or apartment was built before 1978, renovations can spread lead paint dust that can cause children 6 and under to grow up with behavior issues and even severe learning disabilities. That's why, if you're having work done, the EPA now requires that your contractor be lead safe certified. Don't let lead paint take away your child's future before it even begins. For a lead safe certified contractor in your area, visit www.epa.gov/get-lead-safe or call 1-800-424-LEAD.
Conversations with Suzanna, broadcasting live on the World-Herald Live app or on omaha.com. Catch her every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, empowering you to look for and accept the good in everything. This is Conversations with Suzanna.
All right. You are exactly where you need to be. This is Conversations with Suzanna. Yes, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We're going to come into your life, helping to empower you to make your life better with each thought, each day. And the whole premise of this show is it's under your control. And with knowledge, you can create anything you want. So I'm lining up some great authors. If there are authors that you would suggest, please come to me on Facebook or Twitter and suggest them. I would love to have anybody you think empowered you. It's all about helping each other, make each other's day better. I'm going to start the show today with a gentleman that I've talked to several times, and he has written a book called The Bliss List. Welcome to the show, JP.
Thank you, Susanna. Living the dream.
You are living the dream, yes. JP, out of curiosity, it's JP Hansen.
Yes.
Of
Omaha.
What do you do?
Oh, I've got 4 dream jobs,
okay,
which is curious because I wrote a book about dream jobs. One of which is being an author, and I've written now 3 books, a 4th on the way. Okay. I own an executive search firm that I've been doing for the last 20 years. Mm-hmm. And in addition to that, I do public speaking, and I'm doing quite a bit of life coaching.
Marvelous. Life coaching is cool.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people have no clue what bliss is. I mean, I think I asked someone the other day, are you finding your bliss? And they don't know. The first time I heard bliss was Joseph Campbell. Do you know who that man is?
Quotes in the book. I love Joseph Campbell.
Tell us about Joseph Campbell a little bit.
Yeah, the quote that Joseph Campbell famously said is, follow your bliss and doors will open where there were no doors before.
Say it one more time, a little slower.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in my zone.
Yes, you're in your zone.
Joseph Campbell said, follow your bliss.
Follow your bliss.
And doors will open where there were no doors before.
And doors will
and
open
that inspired
where there is no doors before.
Cover. Yeah, that
Marvelous.
was the original cover.
The original cover, if you can see it, is got a brick pathway and an open door. Right there, we have the book that you have, the Bliss List. So, tell me the little history of JP. How did JP, he was born in a town in
Bethlehem. No, I'm kidding.
No.
That's another JP. That's JC. I was born in Madison, Wisconsin, so I'm a cheesehead.
You're a cheesehead.
From Madison, I ended up defecting from the university people and went out to Boston College.
In Boston?
Yes, Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm. How long were you there?
Actually, it's not Boston, and it's not a college. It's in Chester.